but Senior Sense is coming up soon, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Other than that, Mr. Sagan will be holding a film festival in his room next Wednesday, so make sure you go to that because it'll be very fun. Also happening next week is the Video Game Design Press Conference. If you would like to go, it's in Mr. Sagan's room in Tutorial, J111 on Friday. That's it. This is your Sean Doria. This has been Sean Doria for General. See you guys next week.
Hi, I'm Madison Gray, and this is Rod Culture. Now, what is the cream of the crop? How do we define Rodriguez excellence? Is it my sick fit? No. Is it the best of high school Snapchat filter? No. Is it the Krod studio? No. It's actually one woman. Well, one woman that encompasses everything impressive about the Mustangs. She embodies perseverance, honorability, that's not a word, ambition, academic excellence, and she is my friend. She's my friend, Caitlin Harold. For this week's episode, I wanted to highlight a Mustang that has inspired me all throughout high school, and I want to give her that kudos before I never return to this establishment. Don't take it from me. Let's hear it from her.
Hi, my name is Caitlin, and I'm here for the Student Spotlight. If I had to narrow down my experiences at Rod to one phrase, I'd probably say that it's been challenging but fun. There's been stress and breakdowns and all the craziness because of schoolwork and stuff, but I've also had a lot of fun. I've made some really good friends, both with students and teachers. The teachers are super supportive, and I've gotten to do so much stuff. Like, there's so many opportunities here at Rod, and if you take advantage of them, you can have a really fun time, both with friends and just exploring new things. And then my greatest challenge, I'd probably say, is time management. There's just so much to do in high school. You really have to stay organized if you don't want to go crazy. It didn't help that I wanted to be involved in literally everything, but I definitely say that time management is super important, so you can get all your work done and have time for other things and time to spend with friends and just time for yourself. It's really important to manage your time, and it's definitely hard. What I want to be remembered by? I want to be remembered for my hard work and also like as a good friend or a mentor. I don't really care as much about if people remember me for having good grades. I'd rather have them remember me for like helping someone and having good work ethic, and that kind of ties into my proudest moment. I'm proud of taking over the calc class and teaching when we lost our teacher. I took a risk and I put myself out of my comfort zone to like teach and put myself in front of people and just like do things that I didn't think I was ready for, and I'm really proud that I pushed myself like that, and I hope to be remembered for things like that, where I took a chance and I helped others. The thing I learned in high school that I'll carry on for the rest of my life, I'd probably have to say that relationships are important and that you have to take time to make them work. Obviously school and work are going to be important later in life too, but you really have to make time for the people you care about and put effort into relationships if you want them to do well and like be good. If you want to have a good friendship, you really need to put time into that friendship. I realized it like probably sophomore year. I was just involved in so many different things. I didn't have time to spend with others, like going out with friends, and like I started to not really feel a part of the friend group, and I kind of missed that. And then it wasn't until I took the time to like spend more time with friends, not focus on homework so much. I'll still get your homework done, but like taking the time to spend time with friends, it wasn't until I started doing that that I felt a part of the group again, and I felt like, you know, like I felt like I fit in with my friend group, and I now know that like if I want lasting friendships, I have to be active in them, and I think that's really important. You really have to spend time working on your relationships. They don't come easy. Well, that's it. Bye.
That inspirational. I'm really excited to see her become a tree, you know, Stanford University, the only one. You know, But she's so much more than just a Stanford student now. She's genuinely passionate about the world around her. And to me, I think that makes the difference. All it takes to succeed and make changes in the world that you want to see is care. And that's all for this time. See you next time on Krod.
Hi, I'm Nick Pitts with the sports. Rod varsity baseball won 8-4 at Bandon and JV won 2-0 at Bandon on the 3rd. JV girls softball won 7-2 at Armu on the 2nd. Well, that's been the sports. See you later, Mustangs.
Hello, I'm Jacob Papard and this is World News. To start things off, let's talk about how a major oil pipeline in Saudi Arabia was struck by an armed Yemen drone and temporarily got shut down. The kingdom's energy minister said on Tuesday that it was an act of terrorism and sabotage that marks the second attack on the Saudi oil infrastructure in as many days. Poland's prime minister on Tuesday vowed tougher punishments for those who sexually abuse minors for a new film. What? Okay. And next, Poland's prime minister on Tuesday vowed tougher punishments for those who sexually abuse minors after a film spurred the country into grappling with the problem of abuse by priests. The documentary, Tell No One, has triggered soul-searching in the deeply Catholic country since it was released on Saturday on YouTube. It contains harrowing testimony by men and women of being molested and raped by priests.
Fine, don't worry.
And next, judging from appearances, the United States and Iran are worryingly close to conflict. This weekend, only days after the United States dispatched warships and bombers to the Middle East to deter what is deemed Iranian threats, 2 Saudi oil tankers and a Norwegian ship were damaged in an apparent act of sabotage in the Persian Gulf. The dispute between a U.S. administration led by a tough-talking Republican president and an embattled but antagonistic Middle Eastern power has reminded many observers of the run-up to the U.S.-led invasion of Iraq in 2003, a move that, in the years since, has been widely condemned as disastrous for all that were involved. That's all I have for this week. See you next time on World News.
Hey Mustangs, here's your weather fun fact for the day. To this day, May 13th, 1983, there was an earthquake in New Brunswick that measured to a 3.9 on the Richter scale. Now here's your 7-day forecast. We will experience partly cloudy and cloudy skies. Daytime highs will be in the low to mid 70s. Evening lows will be in the low 50s. So on Monday, we'll have mostly cloudy skies and a high of 74. Tuesday through Thursday will be the same with a high of 74 on Tuesday, 73 on Wednesday, and 71 on Thursday. Friday, cloudy skies with a 30% chance of showers and a high of 70. Saturday will be the same with a 40% chance and a high of 73. Sunday, partly cloudy skies, the high of 74, and will be the same heading into next Monday with a high of 76. That's a wrap on the weather, Mustangs. I look forward to seeing you guys next week in episode number 24.